Welcome back to Game Room Theater, everyone. Appreciate you guys subscribing to both my YouTube channel and Instagram, which is also Game Room Theater, for more informative reviews and DIY projects. In this video, I'm heading over to a buddy's house who has recently renovated his home theater. It is incredible, to say the least. We'll get right into the highlight reel, and then we'll spend a few minutes talking about the components and the build itself. So without further ado, let's get right into it. It's a fantastic finish and look, and you've integrated the surround speakers beautifully, both for ATMOS and the side speakers. So what made you come up with this idea?
Well, typically what most people do is they have their columns up and they put sconce lighting, and that's very typical for most home theaters. And we just wanted to have a different look and incorporate RGB LED lights just to give it that nice ambiance and be able to change the colors and just give it a completely different look. Rather than just the traditional look of plain columns with wall sconces on them.
What I also find a fantastic touch is the wall finish that you used. What is this, and is this a certain type of material?
This is, believe it or not, just plain wallpaper. I know most people like to go with a flat black, and I like the look of flat black paint as well too, but we wanted to give this room a little more character and, again, just not have it look like a typical theater room. So that's the reason we went with this. It almost gives it a 3D effect, and it's just a plain wallpaper.
Okay. And in terms of the colors that you settled on, so I see that you went with a grayish color carpet to contrast with the blacks. Does that affect the picture quality at all, or?
No, thankfully it doesn't. We were contemplating on whether to go for something a little bit darker, but then we just found this carpet and we fell in love with the design of it. And again, it adds more character to the room rather than just having a plain old carpet down.
Projector did you end up settling with, and is this what has finally resided for some time, or did you have other projectors here?
No, I'm actually on my 4th projector now. Over the past 10 years, I've had Epsons, Optoma, and most recently I had a Sony 295 ES. And I've always heard good things about the JVC, and I needed it specifically for this application since I went from a 16:9 screen to a 235.1 screen. I needed lens memory, and unfortunately the Sony 295 didn't have it.
So the projector screen, now that you've mentioned that, what have you gone with here, and what size is this, and what material? It looks like the speakers are behind, correct?
Yes, that's correct. This screen is made by EluneVision. It's a 140-inch acoustically transparent screen with a 2:35:1 aspect ratio. And that was one of my favorite upgrades that I've done, always having 16:9 screens in the past.
So now that we've got the screen off, we reveal the speakers that are behind. What are these, and what have you got in terms of subs?
So what you see here is the Paradigm Studio 100s version 5.
What a beautiful looking speaker, by the way.
It's a shame that I have to hide them behind the screen, but this is what I used to have in my old setup. The subs you see down there are the sub 15s. This is the Paradigm CC690 center channel. And there you go, that's the Studio 100 version 5.
And these are the 15s. What subs are these?
These are Paradigm Studio Sub 15s. I have two Sub 15s here.
So your equipment rack sits about 20 feet from the theater room. What are you running in here?
I have an Anthem PVA7 that's running the ATMOS and ceiling speakers, as well as the rear surrounds. MCA 525 by Anthem once again for the front stage and side surrounds. The processor is an AVM 60, and then I just have my Ultralink power conditioner and Panasonic Blu-ray player. Up top you see that's the bass shaker amp.
So this is a quick summary at a very high level introduction to my personal friend's theater room. He has an Instagram channel. Please do subscribe and follow him. He will be talking in a lot more detail about the various components, his build process, and all of that. So if you can please mention your Instagram channel.
Yeah, guys, check it out. It's bluelight.cinema. I'd appreciate your feedback. Anything you guys have to say, I'd be more than happy to listen. And any suggestions would be greatly appreciated.
Thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Game Room Theater and share this video if you find this useful. Thanks again for watching. Take care, guys.